watching David Graham's Sport Report.
Calvary Christian Academy and Daycare, located at 2139 Jacksboro Pike, behind Murphy's Gas in La Follette. Also located at 2139 Jacksboro Pike is Calvary Worship Center. Our midweek service is Thursday at 7 p.m. Sunday worship service at 6 p.m. For more information, you can call 423-562-7267. That's 423-562-7267.
When every second counts, count on Vital Care MedTrans. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. So when you call 911, ask for the best.
Wait a minute, are you Vital Care?
Yes, we are.
Good.
State-of-the-art equipment and a well-trained staff who stand ready to respond to your call. That's Vital Care MedTrans, when nothing but the best will do. Hello everybody, David Graham here with a sports report. The ride came to an abrupt halt this past Friday for our Lady Cougars at Central, losing to the Lady Mavericks in the rubber game of the 3 games they played this year, 49-34. So now it's back to the drawing board for first-year coach Brad Honeycutt, but he has a lot of talent on this team, and he has loads of talent coming in from both middle schools, so he won't be in too bad a shape. I know he'll look back, though, at this past season. He'll see some games where a more experienced team could have won some of those games, but as I always say, it is what it is. Same too with the boys team. In a very weak district on the boys side, they could have very easily finished in second place. Nobody else was better than our boys, just too bad some of them didn't even suit up and come out and play. I can count 3 players that were walking the halls that sure could have helped the Cougars team this year, but it didn't happen for Matt Housley, who has a young team heading into next year and hopefully some help coming from both middle schools as well. I'll finish by saying this though. You can't blame the coaches for the losses every time. The players have to step up and make plays, and they have to come out and play. The way they finished in the regular season is the way that wound up in the Final Four of the 2A tournament at Wartburg Saturday night, with the exception of Jellicoe. They lost, but we'll get to that in just a minute. But first, the number 1 seed, by way of a simple coin toss, by the way, Oakdale got a scare in their game with Oliver Springs, who had upset on their minds, and it took everything Oakdale Eagles could muster to win, but when they did, 55-51. There the Eagles of Oakdale were, cruising right along. They were ahead at the end of the first quarter, 17-10, 32-14 at the half, 41-34, but little did they notice the Bobcats of Oliver Springs were chipping away at their big lead. It was 15 points at one time, and they were all set to beat the Oakdale Eagles, but they held on and came out of there with a very close win. Now to the Blue Devils, the game we were there to investigate. To put it bluntly, we lost 81-78. We too were up at the end of first quarter, 25-18. We had a huge lead, but they came storming back to make it close, and it stayed that way the whole game. At the half, we were all knotted up at 46. At the end of 3, they were up 60-59, and again, your final was Yellow Jackets 81, Blue Devils 78. Justin Boland and Gage Hyslop led the way. The Yellow Jackets clamped down on them, though, in the first half, and no one else stepped up in the first half for Mike Reynolds. He also got teed up for apparently calling a 30-second timeout with authority, so they play in the consolation game. So now the Blue Devils won't be in the game they wanted to be in, but instead they will be in the consolation game for third place Tuesday at 6:30 against the Eagles of Oliver Springs. All 4 teams will advance to the regionals. Only thing is, we're on the road and who knows where that'll be. A side note on the Blue Devils, they are 0-6 on neutral sites. I hope they didn't hear this.
Millions of people are finding that planning for the end of their life is just as important as planning for retirement or children's education. It offers great emotional and financial security for them and their families. Prepaying and planning is an affordable, simple way to put your affairs in order. Hello, I'm Sharon Graham, and I recently joined the staff of Crossmith Funeral Home. I would like to take this opportunity to encourage and invite you to come by and see me or one of our other staff members for a free consultation. Crossmith Funeral Home, La Follette, Tennessee.
Lily loves the diner on Jacksboro Pike, and it's no wonder with all the goodies they have down there. Not to mention the great home cooking. Not surprising they're voted Campbell County's best again for 2014. Open Monday through Wednesday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., Thursday through Friday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., also open Saturday from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., and Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now serving breakfast on Saturdays 8 to 11 a.m., and it's all you can eat specials Thursday through Saturday.
Welcome to the diner, where you'll find all your favorite foods.
Come by and see Amanda or Linda at the diner on Jacksboro Pike, 423-566-4708. Monday, the Campbell County Youth Basketball Tournament will go back in action. Starting at 5 p.m., they played at West Lafayette last week. We'll check and see where the championship games will be played. They're going to be played Tuesday from 5 years old all the way up to 10 years old. And they'll wind things down, like I said, on Tuesday night in the championships. But first, got to report who gets to these games, and we'll have the final results for you on the next sports report. Monday, the 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 year olds will go at it, but be sure and check back on the sports report for the final results on our next one. We'll get to all the winning team photos. Of course, you know we're on Facebook under the name of David N. Sharon Graham. We post these pictures that you can not only see, but you can copy for your very own. So look us up on Facebook. You may see your little one on there. Campbell County Youth Soccer sign-ups will be February 28th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Rec Center. Entry fee is $50 for boys and girls ages 4 through 14. Pine Mountain Longbeard's annual fundraising banquet will be Saturday, March the 7th at 5 p.m. at the Ball Farm Event Center. Doors open at 5 p.m. You may still be able to sign your little one up for Campbell County Youth Baseball Softball. Call the Rec Center for 562-9424 for more information. They should have Jerry Faust's number down there where you can get the little one signed up with them. Okay, that's all the sports I've got for you today. You guys stay tuned. There's a lot more to come right here on WLAF.